What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome on back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And I was taking a look at this little map here, because at the end I was talking about how I couldn't really realize which way was the correct way. Well, there's an enemy there in Purple Bay, and this leads towards the big 33. So I'm going to assume that this way is the way that we're meant to go, because when he said down this path, if you follow the natural curve, it's this way. So I think this is a side path, so we'll investigate this way first. I don't know what the hell this thing is. It's like twisted flesh around metal. Okay, nobody has shields. Skills.
Let me help.
Let's see how you are to fire damage. Resistant to fire, but he still just died outright.
Here's your card.
Here's your card.
Careful now.
What do you do? Could parry twice, missed both. Love to see that. Okay, well you already have. Let me take a look at these. But none of this gives me AP back, unfortunately. Do Twilight Slash, see how much damage you do. Just vanilla with 10 Fortel. Enough. Well, it looks like I called it right about this being the side path. Oh yes. Gimme on the healing tint. Looks like that's all we have. The mime in SK's nest has made me paranoid about looking over the corner of the map like that. Take a rest, heal up from the damage we just took, and then we'll progress. And now I know that the assholes we're going to be fighting down here are totally resistant to fire, so we'll be careful about that. We can use Percy for...
The Paintress destroyed our world, and someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
If that's really what's going on here, something tells me it's not...
Oh, lovely.
It's not so clear-cut, though. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if the Paintress is the... be-all, end-all, big bad, like would seem obvious at the start. Maybe she's bound to her nature in some other kind of way. I don't know, nothing here seems as simple as it looks on first inspection, so I'm just assuming that it's not the case. Another one of these guys. Well, since I know you're resistant to fire, I'm not going to go powerful this time. I'm going to go marking shot. And we're going to stick Maelle's big sword where the sun don't shine. Indeed. Let's go left first.
Lucille of the 50th.
Lots of expeditions made it here.
Beautiful wheel. Wedged upon the rocks. A casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. Well, to me at least. But I have no desire to hold back the hopes of others. Perhaps. Perhaps we will find a way back. Still, these moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running, trying to
Sorry about that, I didn't know it would do that if I moved my mouse.
Reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest. At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cool as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing. But oh, what other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rolling? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
Maybe. I love how it's taking care of the questions that I had too with the food and how to sustain themselves. I'm glad they are taking the time to explain that to me because it was bugging me a little. Trying to figure out how they would even go about existing here. They're kind of screwed either way when you really think about it.
This will be useful.
It's our way back, but is there a cheeky little path here? Yes, there is. And this brought us where? Back to the main point, I think. Is this where we just went? Yes, it is. Okay, let's take care of him in the middle then. Yeah, I love those journals, how you get lore on the ones that came before. I'm appreciating that a lot. The world lore is very good here. So it's two of you big boys, you have no friend giving you buffs, so let's do powerful.
Let me help.
These guys are weak to fire, so... Maelle's gonna make him have a very bad day. The big team slash.
Here we go.
Now she gets a second turn out of all that, so we're gonna mark you. You're weak. And then Maelle's turn next, so instead of doing all this, we'll just skip back to her, and you can do this. And that's the end of him. Too many debuffs. What are you? You're new. Oh boy. Alright, so this is the resistance to fire aspect, so... Okay, he's dead. Got mark and shot. How many do we need for mark and shot? 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can mark and shot him and set him up to die next round. Maelle, would you kindly? Thank you very much. And I know you get a turn right after the first turn, so we're gonna do that. I didn't think he'd go again. That's my fault. Alright, you get your second turn here now, so... Steel Fate is 5 to 7 hits. Let's just see what this does. I've yet to use this ability, I think. It does a lot. Okay. That's a spicy skill too. And of course it's all getting buffed by Foretell, which is a very cool mechanic for her actually. Now we go back up, get a little look around. Hello, Lumina. Oh, Pictos, sorry. Let's keep going around. That's the purple that we saw from yonder. Doink.
Interesting.
More things to level up weapons and get more Lumina points for people. I gotta take a look into Ciel's build at some point to get a handle on what I'm gonna do for her Pictos and Lumina wise. Also, I think I'm noticing a theme here, so if you come back, if you look around, these lights are lit up only on the way. There isn't any that go to the side paths, ever, I think. I'm gonna keep an eye on this to see if my theory is actually correct, but I don't think these lights ever point in the way that's not the actual direction you're supposed to go. That's how it seems to me, so... We're gonna keep an eye on that, because I think that might be the mechanic to tell you which way you're supposed to go for the main story. And if it is, that's perfect for me to figure out, because I actually need to figure that out so that I don't miss stuff. Surely we drop onto that balcony from somewhere, right? Okay. There's more of those gamage flowers. It's spike, so yeah, to jump across, it always is. Man can zoom.
We can use that.
Only way is up. This is our next expedition flag, and we gotta keep an eye on that drop-down rope we found too, because I did see that before we came in here. Upgrade attributes. Lune, you gotta level up. So let's give you. Agility increases her defense by 2. What does defense do? By 3. Sometimes 4. Interesting. So let's do 2 in there for sure to cap that off at 30. 30 is usually the soft cap for certain games, but I don't know if it is here. But 30 is usually where you start to get diminishing returns in certain builds, but I'm not sure how it works. So here, let's find that out actually. So from 45 to 64, and then, so that's 19, and then that went to 83. Yeah, so we get 19 still after 30, so it's not soft capture. We'll just level up Lune and then rest.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Because if we hit the soft cap for Keeper,
An advantage.
if we hit the soft cap for our main scaling stats, then I'll just start investing points elsewhere. I'll start pumping points into other things. To get a more all-arounder build. They fly, I think, so let's do this.
I'm ready.
Hey, Maelle, what do you have? Honestly, I might just vanilla attack.
Here's your card.
Get ready.
They're quadrupling down on that, huh?
Get ready.
Tried to get the parry. What are you doing, big guy?
Doing in. No tricks.
We got 3. Full power overcharge. Okay, his shield's broken. Good. She still has 9 because she's getting points every time she kills something, so she still stays very high up. Hit you with the rain of fire. If you don't die from that, CL is going to make sure you have a very bad day. Alright, so he has a 10 stack of Foretell, and he's burning. Let's get ourselves into Twilight mode.
I saw your future.
We have Overcharge, but he still has too many shields. So let's do this. And then if he lives my basic attack, yeah, she's gonna kill him with Combustion.
Flames, engulf my
Even
blade.
if we don't hit the thingy, he'll still die. Combustion is a really beefy attack, especially when they have burn stacks like that. Hello.
Perfect.
Polished Chroma Catalyst. That goes up to level 9. I still haven't found one that takes us past 9 yet, but it'll be okay, I think. that a mini-me or a merchant? That is a merchant. Now is not the time to dwell on nature's beauty. Now is the time to trade. I agree. You have to fight the merchant for that. You have a chroma catalyst. It's to level 3. It's to level 9. We have 69,000. I'll take the recoat for sure. Take the hair color. Let's purchase some of these. And then we'll fight the merchant too. Has to be a 1v1. Let's see how CL is in 1v1s.
Here we go.
She should be a really strong 1v1 character, actually.
Bring me in. Eyes don't lie.
We're marked, which means my next attack will do a lot of beef. Okay, so we're gonna use Twilight Slash to get into Twilight mode. Yeah. Indeed, it does beef. She's a great 1v1 character. You defeated me in a duel. Rest assured that nothing in the universe will stop you now. So we trade, and we have Range Sin. Looks like that's for CL too. Recovers 5 health per 4 applied. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. And 30% increased heal efficiency per moon charge. So that is a... Well, I'm going to buy it because it's a unique weapon. But that looks like it's for the support build for CL, which I'm not using actually. But I'll happily take. What does this do? The Lumina Point? Why not? That's all I'm going to do with him though. Stay safe. You too. And that's our drop down. Beautiful. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to use that weapon for CL. I kind of like the risk reward thing we have going on now with the easy maxed out foretell charge. I kind of like that. And I think at higher levels it did something with burn damage, and since Maelle is doing so much burn damage, they might actually synergize really well. Maybe. Or I could be completely full of it, and I'll have to juiced. I'll have to just figure that out when I get to it, if I am full of it. Is that another Petank? You're such a little asshole. Don't fuck with me. Hey, guy. What are we doing here? Where's the, so there's probably a thing, right? That he stands in to make him stop. It's up this way. No. Yeah, the last time we fought one of those, I had to put him in something. So I'm guessing I gotta chase him somewhere that's gonna slow him down a little. Alright, but while he's doing his things, let's clear this courtyard. And then I can look around without seeing these big guys wander around. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. These guys are immune to fire. Actually kind of a nuisance, so I'm going to get this one on the left first. He's dead because of marking shot. Yeah, that's the max damage stack I've ever seen the game let me hit, so...
Here's your card.
You apply foretell. Easy, perfect dodges.
Here we go.
Marking card.
Don't lie.
You have no AP to do what I wanted you to do, but we're going to leave him marked for Maelle.
A precise strike.
7,000 on that.
Parry it. Ready to parry.
Easy. Get off my lawn. Alright, so you have 2 sun charges, and he's all the way up there. Yeah, let's get you into Twilight. Yeah, that one's a tough one, because when you miss the second one, it staggers you for too long to do anything about the next. Mark and shot, we'll do that on you. I'm an alert. See, I'll kill the big guy. Alright, you're in Twilight mode, and you have 9 AP, so let's just give you...
Here's your card.
Give you the Foretell charges, instant max stack. Easy. Goodbye. Very good. Parrying is the most satisfying mechanic in gaming. When it's done right, sometimes it's a little too easy. That's where we gotta chase you. Okay. Yeah, come on. Come on, shipbird. I wonder if depending on the angle you run at him from changes the way that he runs. So let's, if we run at him from back here. Indeed. Now I need you to go this way. Yep. No, that way. You only have one way to go from here. Now you're stuck. These guys are chunky. This will be a good way to test my stuff. If please in 4 turns too. Beautiful. Alright, let's get to work.
Here's your card.
Take them down.
They're gonna hit him with all the good shit.
Strike.
He's dead. Damn. And I said they were chunky. Never mind. He just got juiced like an orange. Alright, so you see? The lamps go right. So I'm saying that the way to not go is left. And I'm glad I just noticed the chest little locks. I already broke 2 of them. You definitely get an ability to break these at some point. They pop up in so many different places on the map that I guarantee you that you can break those at some point with an ability. Alright, let's go up and around. Where is my last lock? It's the chest it belongs to. There it is. What do you bring me?
Nice.
Duenum. That is agility and defense. That's for Maelle, but her current weapon with Virtuoso stance, it works too well with my current party. I'm never taking that sword from her. Letting her immediately use the abilities first round that do amazing damage is just too good. I would be throwing if I took that away. And I'm guessing this is the actual way to go. Since there's lamps. Let's see if I'm correct. Well, I already know I'm correct actually based on what I just saw. And then the light goes that way, which means this is the way to that loot. Yep.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, man, it took me probably longer than it should have, honestly, to realize that's what was happening with that, but... That's where I was chasing the tank. Are you kidding me? I could have just run up here the whole time. Yes. But yeah, the lamps would have taken us there too. Okay. And this is the way. Alright, so I can confirm the lamps guide the path. Very good to know. Oos, 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 oos. No, come on. There you go. You gotta press down right there. Are you getting up and we're fighting? Or what's going on here? Abandoned and incomplete. Entrapped in stone. Quite the situation I'm in, right? If you don't say something in the next few seconds, I shall knock myself to sleep. How did this happen? I do not exactly know, but I can certainly guess. It has to do with the mistress. Perhaps you could tell us a little more? Oh, you want to know more? Just a moment. I am wondering what I could ask in exchange. You're not really in a position of power here. A poor threat, sadly. In my weakened, incomplete state, anything could kill me at this point. The others, they possess shiny, shimmering rocks, glistening on their back. Why I lack the same luster, I do not know, but it maddens me. We could potentially help you with that. I hope you can. The cavern might be your best bet. If you could find 3 of these lustrous rocks, oh, I will be magnificent. Well, I'm going to try and do it if we can, because they've been giving us pretty good rewards, whether that's for our healing tin or... I think we got a Pictos one time too, but typically it's resource upgrades. And we definitely want those. We want the Estus Flask shards. We want to be sipping more. We want more in-zone heals like Chroma Elixirs. We want more, so we'll definitely take. And I didn't realize my teammates had accumulated damage like that, so let's top you all off a little. And here is the cavern, so this is where we're going to look around for his shiny rocks. Oh, we're getting dark in here, huh? Alright. Yep, Tide Caverns. Who leveled up? Let's see how I leveled up. Alright, so you're at 998. So your luck gives you 1 attack power. Might gives you 2 attack power. Then 2, then 2. Okay, so might is 2 attack power every single time. This gave me 1, then it gave me 1, and then it gave me 1. Okay, so let's do... two and 1. Now she has over 1,000 health, so she is chunky on survivability. And I assume she only has 2 skill points, correct? Okay. And we got 5 recoats too, so that's also beautiful. Alright, we've been going for 28 minutes, but this did just give us a super convenient place to wrap this episode up, so I'll probably split this one here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Take care everybody, have a great day. Peace.